The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 7 will be on the mound for the boys in blue. PK, what do you got?
Well, Matt, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Adeiny Echeverria
today, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. Off to 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Marcell Ozuna will get his first opportunity. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw.
Here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up.
Wei-Yin Chen will be on the mound for Game 4. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Corey Seager will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
batting fourth.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with
those 2 first inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
And it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn.
Number 7 steps into the box.
For the Dodgers. Pitcher.
Pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers.
Marcell Ozuna is ready here as we begin the top. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Martin Prado.
Quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have.
That is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 2-0. Take it in for the first down.
66.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna, still going back. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run.
In left center for the first down.
Second baseman.
Derek Dietrich stands in. He's
nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ballgame.
A.J. Ellis comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 big surprise. You're hoping it's going to be a fastball, because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This was
in the infield in here with 1 away.
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at... Ichiro Suzuki will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a
fastball here, no balls and a strike. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Giancarlo Stanton Stands in, looking to put the bat on the lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Justin Turner will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Third baseman,
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. He'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ichiro on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Thompson will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
the catcher, number 17, A.J. Allen.
Dodgers leave them loaded. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Trace Thompson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 21, Trace Thompson.
Marcell Ozuna will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 stars. Pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it. Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on Show Track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
The first baseman, number 12.
Chris Johnson will stand in. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Corey Seager will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by this stage of the game, because those could be fatal. High and deep to right center field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Yelich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
21, Christian Yelich. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Justin Bour will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
41, Justin
0-2.
And And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Cole Gillespie will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
28. Cole Gillespie.
Strike one. Foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still a 3-2 ball game. Kyle Bearclaw is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Kyle Bearclaw.
Jeff Mathis is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Jeff Mathis.
Miguel Rojas is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Lofted in the air out to right field. On the move is Stanton, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Tagging will retreat to second base. Jock Peterson will step in now in a big spot. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Brian Ellington will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Ellington.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Trace Thompson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the. And this one, as you see so far there. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Kenley Jansen will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Kenley Jansen.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ichiro Suzuki. And they'll need him to get swinging strike here. 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the throw takes off a bit, but Gonzalez is able to stay with it, and there's one away. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, needing to do something here to get on. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
I don't think anyone's going to be too upset that they have to leave this place after the game. This series has been a nightmare.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Not really much more to say about this. 10 wins in a row. There's not a team in the league that wants to play these guys right now. They're playing some of the best baseball we've seen in years.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it for EK.